Finally, proof of RG Kaur Hospital inaction. What's exposed here is shocking delay by the Kolkata hospital at about 9:45 a.m. The cops informed about Abhaya's murder. At 12:45 p.m., Abhaya's injury report was finalized. Suspicious 3-hour delay by RG Kaur administration. Parents, protesters highlighted criminal delay. Abhaya's lifeless body kept waiting by RG Kaur. India Today accesses the FIR note and the injury note in this case as well. For more details on that story, I'm going to go straight across to Indrajit Kundu, who's getting in more details here. Indrajit, talk to us in detail about the lapses here.
Well, Sneha, we've been speaking to some of the doctors who are posted at the RG Kaur Medical College Hospital. In fact, resident doctors who were there on that very night at emergency duty. And one such doctor, Dr. Tapash Pramanik, he has spoken to India Today, and he has also explained the standard operating procedure that is generally followed for such cases. Whenever there are, patients who are brought to the hospital, either brought dead or in a precarious or critical condition, who die, who later pass away at the hospital's emergency ward, there is a protocol that is mentioned to, register their death. So in this case, when that incident took place in that same building on the 3rd floor, the protocol and the SOP says that there has to be an intimation that has to be given at the emergency ward, and a registration number is generated. A ticket is created at the emergency ward, and that intimation will have to be given by the department where this incident has taken place. And the victim here, Abhaya, if you can name her so, she was from the chest department, and she was on duty doctor on that very night. So if she has died, doctors from her department, or at least the HOD, it was incumbent on that person to come and tell the emergency department that such an incident has taken place, and an emergency ticket would have been generated around that time, mentioning the time of death, and further processing would have started. However, what we do see, of course, is that at 9:45 a.m. in the morning, the hospital authorities had intimated the Kolkata police, the local police station at Tala, that something of this nature has taken place, that a person has died. However, till about 12:45, which is about 3 hours still since the intimation was provided to the police, there was no action from the hospital authorities at the emergency department, which is the set protocol, the SOP. And the injury report, which has been accessed by India Today, which has been accessed by us now, shows that the injury report was prepared at around 1:44. And just an hour back, around 12:44, is when the intimation came to the hospital itself about the death, and the formal procedure started rolling. So there is a good 3-hour delay, which Dr. Pramanik, who was at the emergency department on that day, and hopefully we will be able to play out his interview shortly, he tells us that this 3-hour delay is something very, very crucial. It's suspicious as to why it took 3 hours for the hospital administration, which has intimated the police, but could not intimate its own administration to take charge of matters. And that has given rise to suspicion, because now videos have gone viral showing that there was a lot of crowd gathering inside the seminar hall. The Kolkata police has confirmed that video, saying that yes, the crowd was inside the seminar hall. However, it was beyond the permissible limit, because it was cordoned off. 40 feet of the area, including the dead body, from 40 feet from the dead body was cordoned off, as it is a crime scene. Doctors at RG Kaur who have spoken to us now, who were on duty on that night and who know RG Kaur very well because they have studied there as well, they are telling us, how did the Calcutta police come to the conclusion that only 40 feet within the 52 feet seminar hall is the crime scene? They're saying it was incumbent and bounden on the Kolkata police to have sealed the entire seminar room, or perhaps the entire floor or corridor, because evidence could have been lying around there. We have seen now how crowds had gathered inside the seminar hall, and there would be footprints of so many other people who had entered that location. And this precisely gives rise to the suspicion that evidence may have been damaged, something that even was raised before the Supreme Court when the CBI made its submission when the case first came up for hearing at the
All
Supreme
right,
Court a
Indrajit
few
Kundu,
weeks
getting
back.
in those details. I'll come back to you in a moment from now.